All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And they don't get the stop until he reaches that 25-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and got us off and running.
Going to the ground again on first. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Okay, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Third and long for him here. Completed to his running back. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard. All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Running for it. Here's Gibbs. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
I love watching those running backs do their drill, especially in practice where they just keep those legs turning. They keep those legs moving for situations just like that one.
They've got first down here from the 36. Off play action, Goff. Finds Gibbs. He loses the football. And the Chiefs pick it up. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 20. And the first down, Chiefs.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Pride connecting with Xavier Worthy there. So that brings them to 3rd down.
And 7 yards.
Air it out on 3rd. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Flying forward on the ground. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead.
Chiefs 8, Lions nothing.
Every once in a while, we don't have to confuse this game. Simply beat the man in front of you. Carry the ball over the line. Rushing football at its finest.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Sailors now on the return. This is headed perilously close to their end zone, Brock. That tackle sends them backwards to the 4.
Their own 4-yard line.
You could feel, even up at the booth, the full-on panic there for just a moment. But he did make sure it never overwhelmed him. He picks the ball back up. May have cost him some yards, but it didn't cost him the possession.
Let's start on the ground with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, the rough showing both individually and collectively continues with this run game. The fumble earlier, and now totally stuffed on that one.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Play action here with Goff. Taking a shot deep here. They connect on the deep shot. At the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a 2-point game. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments?
What?
I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Xavier Worthy now on the return. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Worthy on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own.
This our last play of the quarter. It gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And his gain is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. That's the end of our opening quarter. We're knotted up at 8. We're back to Ford Field right after this. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They've got a first to begin the frame. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man, that's Travis Kelce. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second down run by Pacheco. He has room past the 25. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and it's going to be first down, Kansas City. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
At the 18-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Mahomes leads his troops to the line, going for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
And maybe play after the miss. I think it was just an instant of the defense guessing the call correctly and on the spot.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone. He had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40. To the air on first down. Here's Goff. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Incomplete pass on first down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Finds Isaac to Sloan. Complete. And he takes it down to the 33. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to move the...
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
180.
From the gun, Goff. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Well, he had a chance to pull up and avoid the hit, Brock, but we knew the outcome from the moment he decided not to and made contact. That flag came out.
20.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions tie it just before halftime. Now the second time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got...
And his aim was off there. He hits the left upright, and it's no good. After the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Worthy now to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Back to throw, Mahomes. Trying for the deep ball. Oh, it's an interception. Jalen Mills has got it. And the Lions get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Mahomes pass intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
180. Hey, 5.
He'll throw it. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
20.
He's back to throw. He's loaded another one up. That's complete inside the 35. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. So first down from the 41. Blitz coming, Mahomes. Finds his man, Gray. And he'll get it up to the 44. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
Pressure coming for Mahomes. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
They got out ahead of that one. A good thing, too. That effort, right? Just that pursuit, that want to, may have prevented the big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
To the air, Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. This is cut downfield by Rice. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line.
29. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 29 yards.
From the red zone
First
now.
down, Kansas City.
Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
43. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll run Pacheco. And he won't challenge for the goal line. Stop made at the 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Here's another for him. And the defense stands him up again right at the line. Offense in a hurry up here.
Behind the line of scrimmage. The play lost a yard.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. He gets him 3 yards as the stop is made here. And is this a spot we can see them go for? Let's find out.
A gain of 4 yards. It's 4th and goal.
Looking to throw. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take the lead right away in half number 2. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7.
Lions, 14.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
20-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
180. DC.
Off play action, Goff. To the right, he's got to slow. Galloping inside the 40. And they are all the way to that red zone. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Coming right is Gibbs. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 16-yard line.
Off to the air now. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now trail by just a point in the 4th. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions tie this game at 21.
Somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Chiefs 1st down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Pacheco gets it from the guard. And he picks up 5 on that 1st down run. Brings up 2nd down.
Humble 5 to 6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Chiefs pushing to get within range for a game winner. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. Right back to Pacheco. Up behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A gain of 26 yards there. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Here's a toss to Pacheco. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who are you got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Hey, Ridley, yellow. Barcelona, 57. Barcelona.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. 1 final seconds on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. This game now resting on the attempt from Harrison Butker. This from 30 yards out. The kick is good. He got it. And he drills the chip shot to win them this game. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.
It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Kansas City Chiefs. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go from Arrowhead. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
These are 24.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence. He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strain. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. 47 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
That's complete. It's Parker Washington. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Parker Washington was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Hey, Lion!
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. To the goal line and in. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Extra point by Little is good, and the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return, here's Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Yellow! I got Will Lane!
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
At the 33-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Short throw, caught by the tight end, Gray. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
On first down, it's Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8.
Yellow.
Here's a toss to Pacheco. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey, Ripley,
3rd and long.
Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
Let's make a play here. This is not the end. Yellow. Come back. Yellow.
Now Mahomes. That's hard. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down on what will be a big play there for 4th and long. So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Jaguars on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this.
Let's get that touch.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. First down throw there is incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, they go with Pacheco. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
The line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard.
Here's Mahomes. That's going to be caught. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
And Eagles get in, and they take the lead by 1 on top 8-7.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40. Man in motion here is Washington. Lawrence now to throw on first down. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
So, Mike, regardless of what everyone else is playing, anytime there's a one single high safety, whether everyone's in man or zone, he's really just a full field zone defender. His job is to just help everyone across the board, and there's an element of instincts, there's an element of understanding offensive game plan, and then at the end of the day, you've got to have the speed and the ball skills to get to the ball and contest as many throws as you can.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Hey, Lion! Hey,
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's swung out to Etienne. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of
22 yards to pick up there. 1st down, Jacksonville.
A gain of 22
Hey,
yards.
Ryan! Here we go.
And a
Back to throw. Lawrence. This one complete to Washington. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
10 at the 17-yard line.
Two minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Lawrence. That's complete to Etienne. Looking for the pylons, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Hey, here we go.
Etienne will get into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Jacksonville.
A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs make over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Attack, attack! 15, 15!
At the 45-yard line.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. It is 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
15,
At the 45-yard line.
Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Defensively.
Hey, Ripley! Fire down these two! Fire down these two! Right side!
Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Mahomes to throw it on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
Okay, break! Hey, easy, route.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That run good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Red on red.
On first down, Lawrence. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here as they stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 39-yard line.
These are 24. Here we go.
Lawrence. Over the middle, it is strange. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their 2nd. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
Let's go.
A first down throw for Lawrence. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Here comes 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Throwing is Lawrence. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
On red. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Chiefs 8. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away.